Not seeking any 15 minutes here, though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
You know, with everything that has come up in recent times concerning Amber Heard, I'm surprised that she has still managed to remain in the media up to this point, even though the reports around her are mostly not exactly great. Well, while she has had a news outlet under her finger to shape the narrative in the past, it seems that has now come to an end. So, has Amber finally been dumped by her so trusted TMZ? On so many occasions during the trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, one of the biggest news outlets in the country repeatedly came up, and at the time most of their publications were pretty much against Depp and pro-Amber. But it seems all of that has finally come to an end. I know you probably doubt this, but then I understand where you're coming from because it has been unfaltering support for the actress since the beginning. But from the content of one of their recent posts, it seems they just might be completely done with Amber Heard. The news was revealed after a random Twitter user shared a screenshot of one of the website's publications, and it was just utterly shocking to see. Said publication read, "There's no clear PDA we can see, but this woman does look to be happy to be in Johnny's presence. Everyone seems to be fascinated by who Johnny may or may not be dating these days. First it was the Camille Vasquez speculation, which was BS, and now this. In any case, it's great to see Mr. Depp is still in good spirits. Frankly, he has every reason to be. Amber's plea to have the verdict set aside was just shot down by a judge, so if she wants one last chance to fight this thing, she'll have to appeal, which will cost her money. If we're being honest, this is pretty shocking news, especially considering that they showed unending support to Amber Heard when this whole thing started. In fact, their participation in the battle between the ex-spouses actually dates back a lot longer than this recently concluded 6-week-long trial. Specifically, TMZ were involved in the case right from the first move that Amber made, and that was when she went to court to get a temporary restraining order against Depp with what seemed to be a bruise on the side of her face. And guess who reported it? Yup, TMZ. Ordinarily, one could argue that it could just be a coincidence, but one of the testimonies that came late during the trial actually confirmed that TMZ was informed prior to the actress going to court. And that's not even the most convincing part. According to the witness, TMZ got so much detailed information that they knew what side of her face to take a picture of and publish. Coincidence? I think not. There's more.
This case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
I can ask that question.
Overruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here, though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical. Thank you.
Now, are you aware that Mr. Depp's attorneys were well aware of the TRO that was going to be presented on May 27th?
Objection. Calls for speculation.
Were you aware of that?
Lack of.
As he mentioned, his testimony actually put a target on his back, just further proving that TMZ has always been on Amber Heard's side of this from the beginning. But if their recent move proves anything, it's that the stories Amber was feeding them before was nothing short of lies. This is also why so many fans were blown away by the revelation. And trust that some people had a couple of words about all of this. One user who seems to recognize that Amber might be trying to employ other people to replace TMZ wrote, "Amber Heard knows she will not win the appeal. She will just lose more in terms of money, time, and reputation. So what is she doing now? Funding journalists, weird people on Twitter and YouTuber to appeal in the court of public opinion as she thinks she'd have a better chance. First it was her best friend Eve Barlow, now it's TMZ. It just confirms that everyone that has been involved in this trial from the start is now starting to see things in a new light. The truth, that is. And with her most trusted accomplices seeing things this way, what chance do you think that gives her at winning an appeal?"